home also. Okay, so when they are in floating inside, when we'll shake them, once it will form the milky, by the time if we'll pass the light through that, which will make us to see the path of a light, which will scatters the path of a light. So that is what we can say, they will scatters the light path. But once they'll settle down, again it is becoming like upper true solution, like nothing is there, pure water, down only it will be settled down, so that we cannot able to scatter the light. Is it okay, Mr. Akilan? Yes, please. So you have to write it. If a beam of light is passed through a chalk and water suspension, if a beam of light, yes, Mr. Arun Kailash, is it okay? If a beam of light is passed through a chalk and water suspension, comma, it scatters the beam of light, and renders its path visible inside it. Is it okay, everybody? You understand, everybody? Yes, please respond.
Yes, sir.
That is what. Now, so last concept of our today's class, that is what. So this is what, how to study the properties with an example. Yes or no, guys? What is the example you have taken to study the properties of suspensions? Chalk water mixture. Now, so with that, you all people are already derived all the properties, almost everything. So now that is what we are going to study. All of you remember, we are going to study now, list out all the properties of suspension. So please keep heading. Properties of a suspension. Properties of a suspension. Everyone write it. So how many properties you'll be expecting? Anybody? Same like solutions, we'll be having how many properties? 6 properties. Okay, so all the 6 properties I will say you. So learn all the 6 properties and make it everything clear. Whatever the doubt you have, you ask me. So first property, suspension is a what mixture? Homogeneous or heterogeneous? Everybody, suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. Okay, so that is the first property. All of you write it. Next, the size of the particles in a suspension is quite large, and it is larger than 100 nanometer in diameter. Do you understand? Now I want to know 1 nanometer equals how many meters? Yesterday also I taught you. 1 nanometer is equals to 10 power 9 meters. What is the size of the particles in solution? Mitakshri, Harini, solutions, what is the size of the particles? Less than 1 nanometer. Understand? That is what. So here if we'll take the size of the particles is quite large, and it is larger than 100 nanometer in diameter. That is why, is it we can able to see it naked eye or not? Can we able to see it or not? Particles. Can we able to see it or not? That is what my question. Yes?
Yes, sir.
We can see with the naked eye. Naked means microscope and all not needed. Naked eye. That is what it is. Okay. Next, the particles can be seen very easily. That is only they are saying it can be seen easily with the naked eye. Because of why? Because their size is quite larger. Understand? Next, it will pass this suspension through the filter paper. Do you understand, everybody? Then you can see this suspension do not pass through the filter paper. So a suspension can be separated by what process? By the filtration, so that it will left always something called as, what will be left in the filter paper? It will be left the residue. Do you understand it? So only water will pass us through that, or liquid will pass us through that, so that the residue, that is only called as suspension. Residue only what we used to call, everybody? Suspension. Understanding? Do not pass through the filter paper. So we can easily separate liquid and this residue easily by filtration. Understand, all of you? Please respond. Next, a suspension is stable or unstable? They will be continuously floating, or if we left it for undisturbed, they will come down or not? Everything? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
They will be settled if you are undisturbed. Understanding? If you are undisturbed for certain time, then they will be settled down. All the particles, suspensions will be settled down. That is why we can say suspensions are unstable in nature. Okay. Next, they will scatter the light or not? They will scatter the light or not? Yes, please. They will scatter a beam of light passing through it, because its particles are quite large in size. But when they will pass the light, when they will scatter the light, when the particles are in floating. Do you understand, Hari? When the particles are in floating, it will be scattering the light. Is it okay, all of you? Yes, please.
Yes,
Yes, that is what you have to do it. So these are the six properties of suspensions. So till now, today I have been taught you solutions, properties of solutions and properties of suspensions. So please, all of you learn each and everything. Exam definitely you will get at least properties of suspensions or solutions or colloids. So hope everybody understand. So I'm giving 2-3 minutes time. So please, all of you write all these properties, so that let me see either you people can able to understand or not. I will ask you at any time. Please remember that. Is it okay, everybody? You have to learn it. No way it is. Okay, guys?
yes, sir.
Yeah. All should learn without fail. Any doubt, please let me know. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Please make it. All the 6 properties should be over. Yeah, if it is completed, with this we'll stop. Hope you all understand. Then from here we'll continue in the next class. Okay, and then next one, what it is? Properties of colloid. Okay, so what is colloid and what is the properties of colloids? We'll study in the next class, so that it will be over. Later we'll go for separation techniques. So till where I said exam? Till it is chromatography. Okay, so we have to work out a little bit more. So we need little more time also to study. So kindly learn day by day. Whatever I'm teaching today, you have to learn within today. That is what learning style you have to change. If you change the learning style, so that you can do more nicely. That is what my expectation. So all of you should do that. and you have to follow strictly. Every day you have to progress, every day you have to practice, and you have to study. There is no another way, and there is no postponing the things. Strictly follow kindly, everyone. Is it okay, guys? Yes, Mr. Kaushik. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what about it. So with this, I will stop the today's class. Thank you, everybody. Bye. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you. Mitakshri, you also try for 190 this time, okay? 190 you have to cross. Seriously, I'm saying.
Okay, sir.